This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Hope you guys are having a great Sunday. Let's get right into the news. Okay, let's start off with Meek Mill. So Poundside Pop did an interview with Vlad. Of course, Vlad was going to interview him. I knew that was going to happen. So Meek Mill had this problem with Poundside Pop. He's from Philly. Meek Mill was talking about everyone's going to have to pick a side soon. Poundside Pop. I didn't know that he was trying to sign Poundside Pop. I didn't even really know who Poundside Pop was because, you know, he's probably popping in Philly, just like a lot of people didn't know who Meek Mill was in 2006, 7, 8, 9, right around that time. But he was hot in Philly. So Poundside Pop, Meek Mill tried to sign him for $10,000, $20,000. Poundside Pop said that wasn't enough money to stop doing what I was doing and go right to this artist. Because, you know, you don't know if you're going to make money for like a year or two. It's going to take 2 years to get hot. Meek Mill then goes on to say first he started with pick a side. That Poundside Pop made a good point here. Then Meek Mill says, hey, everyone should put down the weapons, stop dropping bodies, trying to bring peace, and he'll give him a deal. And Poundside Pop was like, wait a minute. This guy was just talking about clicking up with a gang or something and pick a side. Then he's talking about peace for $20,000. He said $20,000. Like, so sell out all your morals for $20,000 and maybe never see any money again, and ask them a big, you know, to stop doing everything for 20 bands. First 10 bands, then 20 bands. You know, it's like, that's not a lot of money. Honestly, it's not, you know. Poundside Pop said he couldn't sign for that. But then he asked Meek Mill, he challenged him. He said, are you Zoo or not? I guess Zoo is one of their friends that he's trying to keep alive with his name. And he said, I ain't picking a side. 18th Street, you letting that walk hit you too hard. Well, he said that. But the funny thing is, so walk is lean. He's saying that he's like leaned out. Meek Mill is always talking about doing something, right? He's always talking about he's on something. Just recently, he said, I'm trying to take a Xan and wake up in Dubai. I need a trip. I'm starting to feel trapped. Dude, I like Meek Mill's rap. He's necessary. He's a street rapper. There's not too many left, okay? But all the tweeting he does contradicts itself. He kind of exposes himself. I don't think he's too much. I think he's great at handling Meek Mill business, okay? Obviously, he's doing quite well for himself, okay? But he's not the biggest. He didn't get on for being the biggest street dude ever and running a city. He got on for being someone from the same neighborhood as a lot of other people, and they were able to relate to him. You don't have to run. You don't always have to run your city to be relatable. And that's where he's losing it. He thinks he should be a kingpin at this point. Dude, you're someone who made it out, and you can help other people get out of the trenches, you say, right? He should have put Poundside Pop on and other people. He hasn't put anybody on from his city yet. He's co-signed people. Lil Uzi, a bunch of other people. He co-signed them. I think he co-signed PNB Rock. He could have helped out ARM and them. He could have helped them all out, and Philly would have been strong. But people don't like to unite. You know, like, it takes a lot of maturity to put things aside and unite. So Poundside Pop made some good points that he's kind of a hypocrite sometimes. I think most rappers, I think we all are. Okay, it's just putting it on social media. Future gets into it with his baby mom, and Future's crazy, man. Now, I don't know if this is true or not. It could just be a scorned woman. I don't know, you know, or there's scorned men and there's scorned women. So don't take that offense, ladies, okay? I'm going to be honest with you. Men get just as scorned and they do crazy stuff too, but okay? This is a relationship here, and Future seems, obviously he moved on from Britney. That's one of his baby moms. He was at the birthday party over the weekend. She wrote, I don't even do this, but Future, you a real P-word. You knew to hide and run when I came because you don't want this smoke. B-word, boy. I can't say the word. biatch boy. And then she said, you ran from my kids, you P-word. And then said, how scary you are, da-da-da-da-da. Then he also said, you tried to tell an 8-year-old, F him, and he will pop off his mom, meaning take her out. That's crazy. Do you think Future really did this? Do you think Future really told his 8-year-old son that F him and that he'll do something to his mother? I don't know about that. Seems a little crazy. I'm going to be honest with you. Don't come back begging like you always do, you simp. Oh, she really went in on him. She went in on him, man. I think that has to be a little bit exaggerated. I think that... Okay, so let's look at it from both perspectives. Future might be on a hot one, might be mad at his baby mom. She might be keeping the son from him and he's taking it out on the kid. Or she is poisoning her child's mind against the father. There's two ways to look at it. I've seen both situations. I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll have to see. It doesn't really matter. It's probably over already. Come on, you can't. It's not healthy for a child. Period. So I don't know. All right. So Jim Jones brings up the whole Baby Mane and Mase thing again. We heard a lot about this in 2017 when Mase and Cameron went at it with the Oracle and then dinner time, and it was said that when Mase got on, Jim Jones revisited when Mase got on. In Harlem, he acted like he didn't know anybody. He didn't put anybody else on. He tried to put on. He pretended to put on All Out. What was the crew? All Out crew with Loon and everybody. But honestly, it was just for a check from Jermaine Dupri. They put out one album. Actually, it helped Loon get on, so I can't really say all that. But he acted like he was better than everybody, and he was friends with a guy named Baby Mane who had a lot of street credibility and helped Mase out a lot, and he was the godson to his kid, and then Mase ended up sleeping with his baby mom, which is crazy. Violation. So Baby Mane got even with him by taking everyone's All Out chains that was down with Mase, making it uncomfortable, and then eventually Mase pinned Pop Lottie, another guy in Harlem, against Baby Mane, and they both passed. So Mase, and that's why Mase left Harlem after that, because it was too much pressure. I've heard that story many times, and that in 2017 it just confirmed it. I don't know. Mase never dropped any music after that or anything. I think that Jim Jones was right that Mase was just jealous that Cameron had dropped a new album, had done the Dipset reunion, and things were really like a lot of light was back on Cameron, and Mase might have been jealous. I mean, he didn't drop any music. He said, I'm dropping music now. And I'm a big Mase fan, but dude, you totally disappeared multiple times. Like this was like the fourth time you disappeared. It's hard to be a Mase fan, Cameron's pretty consistent. And Cameron put on a lot of people. That's what I like about Cameron. He even it made me rethink about what he did with Juelz. He let Juelz out of his Def Jam deal and didn't take $1 back in 2009 when Juelz was upset. When there was a lot of turmoil in Dipset, and that turmoil lasted until 2016-17. I don't know, man. Anyways, there's probably still tension amongst all of them. And now Jim Jones is in a weird spot because he's not looking so official with everything that's going down. We all know what we're talking about. So, yeah, but we can't put anything on anybody else. It's just a question at this point. You can't put something on somebody unless there's proof. That's all I'm saying. So you just got to leave it as a question at this point. Then some quick news. This artist, what's her name? Let me get her name right. Don't want to get her name wrong, but it's like some other artists here that got into some trouble. This is crazy right here. Anne Marie accused of taking out a 25-year-old male. That's her. I guess it was her boyfriend. She claims it just went off. It just went off when it fell off the table. Then we got. Let's see. Hold on. 3 or 4. So she's charged with like a bunch of stuff. This was supposed to be her side dude, I think, or something. And then another artist called Fayshawn caught his woman cheating. She said, threw it all away for this guy. I'm not going to put the guy out there like that. He put the guy's whole picture up. He said, I really hope it was worth it, sweetheart. Take care, queen. Yo. Crazy out here, man. But yeah, I got some more stories coming after this. I just wanted to give you guys a quick wrap up for the afternoon, and then we'll get into some new stuff. But I hope you guys are having a great day, man. And I appreciate you guys so much. Smash that like button. It's so important to smash that like button. I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace.